Lim takes the ball now in inning number
자,
9,
임창용
looking to close the door.
41세이브 도전 갑니다. 와, 지금 아직 뭐 올스타전도 안 한 시즌 상반기 중반인데 상반기 한 절반 왔는데 와, 미쳤어요. 벌써 40세이브니까 확실히 볼티모어로 옮기니까 장난 아니야.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder.
볼티모어는 거의
And he
이기는
tracks
경기
it
무조건 세이브
down.
상황이에요.
Nice play for the first out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Here's the first pitch to him. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Lim has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Teoscar Hernandez goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
볼티모어 수호신이야 진짜.
Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Nice AB right there.
볼티모어 이기는 경기는 다 올라와서 다 막아주고 있죠. 야, 토미 헤드먼 토론토 와 있어? 뭐야?
And this will get by him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball.
한국까지 무도네.
Now batting, Alejandro Kirk, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he fouls this one off.
거 보여.
Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Fouled away. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it.
좋아.
Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set.
Pitchers.
Lim enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Bottom of the inning now. Standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Saws it off here as his ball's popped into the air. High hop and he barehands it. It's late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Jonathan Scope is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Closing fast and he makes the diving catch. Austin Hayes is going to come in now and take over following the injury. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. Candelario leads off first with 1 away. Popped him up. Mountcastle has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, number 49, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
저게 왜
Ball and
아니야?
no strikes. And he popped him up. Nunez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Skied into straightaway right. Hayes on the run for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 5-2 the final. Lim comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
43세이브 도전 갑니다. 임창용.
All set for the bottom of the
2점 차
ninth.
상황이고요.
And in to bat next is Albert Almora.
Looks like a tall order trying to
나이스.
tie or take the lead against this guy who
가볍게
leads the league in
원아웃.
saves.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
볼티모어 수호신이다 진짜
Here it comes.
임창용은.
Isaac Paredes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fouled off. Lim is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Up next for the Tigers.
Harold Castro is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To third.
좋아요.
Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Orioles are back in the win column. Lim takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
자, 44세이브 도전 갑니다.
So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on off speed.
Rolled slowly to first, and he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the 9th. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
The center fielder, number 13.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
잡지 저거?
Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and he pops him up.
유격수 잡아라.
And this should do it.
나이스.
Makes the catch, and the Orioles have come back to even up this. Lim comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 12.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder
점 차.
Manuel Margot.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut
나이스.
out for him.
야,
Lofted in
공
the
하나에
air out
아웃카운트
toward
완전
right
땡큐죠.
center. Hayes on the run for it.
좋아.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
진짜 볼티모어가 세이브 찬스 쩌네.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz.
그래서
No hits in 3
강팀
tries so
말고
far.
약팀이
He
좋아.
struck out once.
콜업도
That
빠르고
one bends into the
마무리 투수
zone. A strike on
입장에서는
the
맨날
breaking ball.
아슬아슬하게 뛰니까
A swinging strike, and now it's
대박이다
0-2.
진짜.
Lim is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Digging in, Brandon Lau. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
시프트 했어도
He makes
잡히죠.
the catch, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set. Lim takes the ball now in inning
자,
number 9,
이찬용
looking to close
46세이브
the
도전
door.
갑니다.
Number 12.
So striding in, Cole Tucker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
오,
First delivery to
원아웃에
him on
한
the
점차
way.
상황에서 올랐어요.
Hit in the air to left.
먹혔죠?
Santander waits on it. Two
좋아.
gone. At the plate, Lázaro Armenteros. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to
왜
have to...
천천히 와.
And he'll make the
놀래라.
catch, and the Orioles have come back to even up this. Lim comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the
자,
ninth.
47세이브 도전 갑니다.
Number 12.
Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy
점
outfielder,
차고요.
Manuel Margot.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Manuel Margot sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Hunter Renfroe is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
나이스.
Lifted into center field.
이건 먹혔어. 그렇지.
Valaika is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Digging in and looking for more, Nico Goodrum. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit.
아,
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground on the left side.
왜 걸어가지고.
Though not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player to give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Joey Wendell is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
진정하게 생겼냐 지금.
3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just. Here, you still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
This pitch is popped up. Nunez has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Lim takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 12.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
강하네.
Not an easy thing to do,
나이스.
even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 13.
Manuel Margot comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Lim has over 40 innings on his line so far, and over that time he's got a whip under 0.5. To translate, he's allowed less than half a runner per inning. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Austin Meadows. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Pitch on the way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game. Lim comes out of the bullpen to shut things
자,
down here in the
49세이브
ninth.
도전 갑니다.
All set for the
3점 차.
bottom of the ninth.
템파베이 진짜
Standing in is
강한데,
the power-hitting
볼티모어가.
second baseman Nico Goodrum. First pitch
왜
misses here to
스타야?
the leadoff man in the inning.
아니까.
The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And it's fouled away. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's taken for strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered
유격수.
very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
Greg Jones is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a
나이스.
swing and a fly ball. And this should do it.
좋아.
And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have run their winning streak.
Your attention,
Lim
please.
enters the game here an inning later than
자,
usual as
드디어
he'll try to
대망의
close
50
this one
세이브.
out in the 10th.
양키스 상대로 50세이브 도전 갑니다. 지금 양키스가 디비전 2위죠. 오, 한 점 차 승부. 6경기 차인데 여기서 임창용이 세이브 올려주면 이제 7경기 차이로 벌어집니다. 볼 거 없어.
Strike one to start the at bat. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big
그렇지.
difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this
좋아요.
next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Santander's got it, and there's one away. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 2-0 now. Lim, only 20 years old. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the
이거
organization.
행운한테
To be
안
drafted
좋은데.
as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish. Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring
모르는 애들이
position,
많네.
2-out
양키스도.
knock kind of feel that really is
많이
going to break this
바뀌었네요.
game open.
Rodgers, base runner at first with
어.
1 out. A dive, and he can't hang on.
오, 그래, 다행이다.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. In
안으로
now,
올라왔어.
Gio Urshela. They'll go to work on getting that tying
좋아.
run home from second. He
나이스.
makes the catch, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game.
야, 볼티모어 마지막에 양키스와의 3연전에서 위닝 시리즈 가져가면서 7경기 차이로 벌리면서 선두 질주합니다. 진짜 임창용이 수호신이어서 65승 중에 50승을 세이브로 지켜냈어요. 임창용이 대단합니다. 현재 올스타전 7일 정도밖에 안 남았는데 임창용이 압도적으로 선두입니다. 이 정도면 뭐 임창용이 올스타 마무리 투수 부문 뽑힐 것 같네요. 자, 세이브 부분은 50세이브로 2등이 30세이브고요. 임창용 압도적으로 선두 달리고 있습니다. 자, 뭐 입지에 있어서는 더 이상 논할 필요가 없는데 그래도 얘도 코로나도 기본 오버롤 얼마 차이 안 나지만 트렌드에서 밀려서 임창용 입지 탄탄합니다. 자, 오늘도 볼티모어 오리올스는 선두 유지했고요. 임창용은 50세이브를 달성했습니다. MLB 더 쇼의 공 로드 투 더 쇼 창녕 불패 임창용의 메이저리그 도전기 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다.